Premier League winners Chelsea are still struggling down in 13th and will be looking for those much-needed 3 points when they play Watford. But whilst Watford have been a bit hit or miss lately, they do have the home advantage, and Chelsea have been struggling on the road. One good thing, though, for the Blues is their 1-0 away defeat at Arsenal, which I'm sure will do wonders for their confidence. What do you like on the outrights?
I like Chelsea to win this game. They were very, very poor at the start of the season, ridiculously poor, really. Something was going wrong in the Chelsea dressing room. Jose Mourinho lost the support of the playing staff, and eventually the owner had to take the decision to get rid of him. Since Goose Hiddink's come in as interim manager, he's completely turned it around.
Yeah.
They're unbeaten in several games. And they did benefit from playing 10 men for most of the game against Arsenal, but they still look relatively comfortable.
Yeah.
They really seem a different animal under Hiddink. And Watford did win their last game, but before that they were on a terrible run of form. And I can see the Chelsea revival continuing and them just being a bit too strong for Watford in this game.
Well, the reverse match back in December saw a 2-2 draw. Both do have leaky defences. Is the over looking like the play in this match here? Over's 2.2 though, so that is against the bookies.
I'm actually going for the under in this game. I know, yeah, Chelsea only scored once against Arsenal. They in this sort of slight revival that they're having, they have been a bit tighter at the back. They were very, very solid defensively last season. And
but their season, because their defense this time has been pretty poor, and obviously compared to Arsenal's defense, which is pretty tight. I'm just wondering whether we're going to see the over.
You could well do it. Yeah, I can see why you would think that. Watford are very good going forward as well. They have Igalo up front, who scored a lot of goals, and Troy Deeney supporting him well. Chelsea are starting to find their shooting boots. I just have a hunch about this game that I can just see Chelsea having enough in defence to find a way to contain those top two up front for Watford and sneaking this by a goal or two. But I understand that it could go one way or another. Just for me, under 2.5 goals in this one.
Under 2. You're very diplomatic there with your response, but you're going to go for the under 2.5. You're the expert. I am the mere host, but you're going for the under 2.5 goals. What else do you like? You're going to put the Chelsea win as well as part of your bet.
I'm going for a Chelsea win in this game. Yeah, I mean it's been a rarity Chelsea winning on the road this season, but I think it's worth judging Chelsea from when Goose Hiddink took over rather than for the whole season, because they're such a different team now.
They are.
And they've been doing quite well of late, so I'm going Chelsea to win.
Obviously, they've just had news as well that Pater is joining their squad. Will he play on Tuesday?
I'd imagine it's too early.
Yeah.
Often when a new player comes in, especially from travelling over from South America over to Europe, he'll probably be a bit tired. And they normally give these players a little bit of time to bed in. But you may well see him on the bench, and if he comes on as a substitute, that could be something really to excite the Chelsea fans. Yeah, he's a very interesting player, very dangerous in the final third. So. Yeah, that's definitely one to watch out for over the coming weeks. I think we'll see more of him as the season progresses.
Yeah, for sure. Martin, thank you for joining us.
Thanks.